everyone, it's Nicole from Nicole Jones 911, and today I am here to do an unboxing. It's for the new We Are Memory Keepers Stitch Happy. I had pre-ordered it from a cherry on top. It came in today, June 21st, and I'm gonna open it up and see everything that's in there. I did order you could only order like this as a pre-order. When I ordered it from them, like the others didn't have an option for a pre-order. It was only the machine. As you can tell, I got the mint and the silver. The pink one was gold, and gold is not my favorite, so I love mint and silver, so that's the one I got, and I didn't open it yet. One thing I have to say, it's light. When it came in today, when they delivered it, I picked up the box and I was like, there's no way this is my sewing machine because it's just so light. But it was, and it's super light, which is good because you want to be able to just lift it and bring it to, you know, the surface where if you don't have a specific spot for it, it's going to be, holy, like it's really light. I can lift it with one hand, no problem. That's pretty awesome. So it comes with a manual. Let's see what else. It said it came with the, oh, there they are. I was going to say, hopefully the pedal's in there, and there it is. The pedal to stitch and the power bar. It's nice and compact, like packed. So it comes with this plastic over top. I did order on a separate order. I did order a cover for it, so I'll share that on another video, like the accessories for this that I bought. It is, that's why it's not heavy. It's plastic, but it's got a heavy duty motor. It's made for mixed media, and it looks like they've tried it out to make sure that it worked. You get one heavy duty needle. There's I don't know how much you can see. There's a little side drawer that has a needle threader. Let's open this up. And I'm not a sewer, so this is, I just got it so I could sew on pages. So this is a little brush to clean off inside your, and there's two bobbin. There's a black and a white, and I love that you have a little spot right there. Love that. And then, oh, is that more needles? It is. Two different size needles. Awesome. And I did order some more too in a different package that'll be coming another day. So you got two extra needles, you get a needle threader, you got a black and a white bobbin, and extra two needles, and it's all in there, and it fits nicely in there. Oh, it's so light. That's what I love. It's light. So this is here. This is where you would fill your little bobbins. It's already threaded for you. How nice is that? Talk about service. Okay. Okay. So I just want to see how it's threaded so that I know it's probably in the manual, but okay, so through the hole. Okay, so it looks like it goes through here, down, and then through this, and then through, there's another little loop there. Okay, so let's just, like I said, I just want to make sure I knew how it was threaded. I'm sure it's in here. It's got some instructions. Oh yeah, it's some good instructions, which is good. I love instructions that have a lot of photos like that. which is awesome. Okay. Now, where did I put? There it is. So there's, you can order, like if this breaks, you can order another one. I think it was $15 for another pedal. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good. But there's no reason why it should, you know, break unless you, because it is plastic, unless you like jump on it or something. But I think if you're careful, but you know, with, in case, you know that you can buy another one. And here's the power bar. Now I think I'm going to have a specific spot for my machine. Okay. So I'll just walk up to it, unless I'm doing like a video, and then I'll bring it to this desk and, oh, one is for the pedal and one is, okay. So there's a couple of things here. One fits that, and then the other one is for the pedal and the power line, or the power cord, I should say. You have different stitches. You have a straight stitch, really tight, a stitch that is a little further apart, a zigzag, and sort of like a rectangle, and then a scallop, and something else there. I think it's jagged on one side and straight, and here it's straight on both sides, maybe. And you have a little lever here. I'm thinking that's for maybe the tension, maybe. And then you have this to make the foot or the needle to go up and down. And this is a reverse button. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that little button is. There's a little button there. Let's see what it says. Little button. That would be number 31. Light. That's the light. Cool. Okay. So you have the light, and then you have the power switch, and then for the foot pedal, power socket, power switch, light on and off, and then the drawer. Awesome. Back here it says that there's a back handle. Oh. Thread cutter. Okay. So it doesn't hit against the wall. I don't know what it's a handle, it says. Maybe just so you can clean in there. I don't know. It's probably because it gets all full of papers and stuff. So you can clean. Okay, well I'm just gonna stop, plug this puppy in, and then we'll take it for a ride. Okay, so if I were to give the pluses of this machine, it's lightweight. The price is, the manufacturer's suggested retail price is $149.99, which is quite reasonable. I got mine for $129.99. It was on sale. Plus I had a coupon, their June coupon at $10 off, so that was great. Although the shipping was quite expensive to Canada, which to the States it wouldn't be, but to Canada it was really expensive, or to Canada it was expensive, but I figured I got the $30 off. So it kind of counter that. I love the color. It's mint, cream, and silver. You got seven different stitches, which is 2 straight, different tightness, or different mini stitches in the same amount of, let's say in an inch, you have way many more stitches with the tight stitch than the other. Then you have a zigzag stitch, same thing. You have a tighter one and a looser one. And then you have those stitches that it kind of double stitches. And then this one just kind of makes like a heavy, depending on how many times you go through it. And then you have a scallop. The one great thing that's great with this machine is most machines, you can only use, you know, one type of thread. You know, you're able to put like a metallic thread or something like that. But this machine, you're able to put twine in, which is even thicker. So I decided to go get some twine to show you. So this is some twine, which is even thicker, and this machine is capable to stitch with that. Now, you're able to buy spools, you know, that they put together, but if you just spool your own little one like this, then you could stitch with that too. It has a heavier mortar, which means that it can stitch through thicker materials. So, you know, if you have 2-3 pieces of pattern paper, it can stitch through that. And I was reading the manual yesterday, and they recommend that you clean it often because paper has a lot of fibers that will get into like where this part is, and it can, you know, really gum up your machine or make it so that it's not performing right. So that's why they gave you that, so that you can stitch it there, or clean it. And then I was right, this little thing on the bottom is to clean it out. So you take this off, and then they suggest to vacuum it out in there. So that's, and then you have the ruler, of course, and you have your foot. You have a place where you can cut your thread, the reverse button, you got your cute little pedal, the light. I like the light. I love the color. But I think what I love the most is I tried to go, and I have a regular sewing machine, and I tried to pick it up by one hand, and I could not do it. Like, I couldn't do it. It's really heavy. So I love that this is made with scrapbookers in mind, because you're always, you know, bringing your stuff from one place to another. So this will be easily taken from one place to another. So I love that. I'm super happy to have this machine, and I can't wait to play with it. Okay, so I decided to come from this angle so you could see the machine in action. So this is where the wheel or the turner is for all the different stitches. There's 7 different stitches. There's your reverse button, and then there's you can cut your thread through here, and the machine is threaded through here, and it goes, and there's a little eye here, and it goes into the needle. And I read the instructions, and once the thread is out, it'll be super easy to rethread. The instructions are really clear. And so I just thought I'd bring you to this angle and just show you the machine in action. Hopefully it won't be too loud, but I'm sure it's going to be. The only thing is the cord for this is not long enough, so I can't put it on the floor, not at this angle anyway, because I have a countertop height table or desk area, and it doesn't reach the floor. But where I plan on putting this, I should be able to put on the floor, so it shouldn't be an issue. So let's start with a straight stitch. Everything is good. The machine, we'll turn it on. There's a little light. There you go. There's a straight stitch, and then we'll do a looser stitch. I'll show you all the stitches after. And then we got a tight zigzag. And then we have a loose zigzag. Okay, so that was the tight. Well, I'll just finish them and then we'll. Okay, so that's the one that's sort of a rectangle and it's got 3 dots. Let me do it with a dark marker so I can show you what I mean. So the stitch is like a rectangle like that and it has 3 dots. So I'm thinking it's going to do those 3. We'll see what that stitch does. Okay. Then the other one is a scallop. And then the last one, it's sort of the same thing as this. It's a rectangle, but instead of having 3 dots, it just has 2 dots, one on either side. So let's see what that does. Okay. That was enough for me to see that because it's just going in the same spot. So I can bring this up and boom, cut it there. So, okay. So this one here was the tight stitch. And then the one after was, it's a little bit more separated. It's not as tight. The stitches are further apart. Then you have the tighter zigzag, and then the one that's further apart. And then that first one is, what is it? That first one there, right there, is the one where it was the 3 dots. So it just makes a thicker line. And then you have your scallop, which is cool. And then the last one where it was a dot on each side, it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that's cool. There is a ruler here that this is made with mixed media in mind. So it's made with scrapbookers in mind, and I'm sure other, not just scrapbookers, but art journalers but it's made with crafting in mind and not sewing on clothes, which I'm sure you can still do. But it's made for us in mind. So it has this guide here that you can move it along so that you can butt your pattern paper up against it or your cardstock, and then you'll go on a straight line, which is awesome. I love that. And this is for the tension, the little button up here. If you can see that. There's a little wheel. So it's pretty, like, it's a pretty simple machine. It only has a few functions, but to tell you the truth, as a scrapbooker, we don't need all, too many fancy dandy things. As long as it sews and it's got a heavier mortar in it, so it's made to sew through some extra cardstock and pattern papers, and that's what is the most important. And it's really accessible. They made it so it's accessible on both sides so you can clean it out. So that's going to be it. And now I'm going to go play with my new sewing machine, Stitch Happy from We Are Memory Keepers. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.